feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see that these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it, and she feels it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask you found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find her, to find her, to find her. When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find her, to find her, to find her. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask you found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Will she smell alone? When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find her, to find her, to find her. When the dogs do find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find her, to find her, to find her. To find her. To find her. To find
All right, man. What's happening? Let's get situated. Let's get situated. Let me see if I can get this chat going here. Oh, Lordy mercy. Let me get everything. Oh, thought I had this right. Sorry. All right, man. Let's see. What? Yes, welcome to Telecaster Tuesday. Yeah, trying to do a little STP this morning. Trying to, wanted to do something before everything dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun song, man. It's a fun song. It's even better when you don't stumble. But oh well, it's all good. There we go. We got the chat starting to pop up now. Uh Yes. Hey, Johnny Bean, LSD. Who's got lead singer disease? What's up, Center? And what Mark Taylor? What who's got LSD? What, the singer from STP had lead singer's disease? Or was it you talking about something else? I'm not sure. Wow. Yeah, man. Having some fun this morning on what is this? What is this? Yeah, Tuesday. It is wow. I can't read. What is that? October 17th, 2017. Yes, and it is 1:02 p.m. currently. Yeah, so I'm going through the RP 1000 again. Got that heavy tone. That's wild. That's the name of it. Yes, Johnny, thank you for the correction. 112. And the numbers are so small, man. I can't. Wow. 112, not 102, 112. It's kind of running together there. Thank you. It's 10:12 California time. Yeah. Hang on, guys. All right. Here we go. Trying to get situated. Situated. Let's see. Check the tuning here. That looks good. That looks good. Man, why is everything going to be sharp? Well, we got to stretch them out a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah, man. Let's see. Bassman. What's up, Bassman? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah, man. I think I could go back to sleep. So, not a lot happening today. Just thought I'd fool around on the guitar. Wearing the old Van Halen shirt. It's not really old. Of course, it says Eruption on the front. It's got Eddie's Frankenstein on the back. Got it from the, what is it, VanHalenStore.com? Yeah, VanHalenStore.com. Had it for a while. And Yeah. Let's see here. Yes. Yes, going to the RP 1000. Man, that is a heavy tone right there, boy. Sounds good though. I haven't used that tone that much. I was just trying to find something that was close to that Stone Temple Pilots tone, I guess. I don't know. Something that was kind of close to it. But there's another foot switch on here for this tone. What does it do? I don't know what this is going to do. Sounds crazy, boy. A little bit of delay. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Johnny Bean says I'm waiting for. What does he say? Oh, you're wearing your EV8 stripe T-shirt as well. Oh, okay, that's cool, man. Spanky McAllister. Hey, man, how are you doing? He says hi, Joe. Charlie S says hi, Joe. Hey, man, how are you, sir? Simon Williams. Hi, Joe. Keep your eyes on the road. That's right. Yeah, I love that song. We should do that live a lot. Oh, man. And I attempted to sing that song as we played it, of course. That was horrible. That was years ago. Tried to get a little brave. Yeah, that didn't work too good. Excuse me. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Everybody's jumping in. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much. Playing the center if you're still watching. Playing the center O pick today, which is fantastic. Oh, Charlie S says it's 39 degrees this morning in Jersey. Wow. Man. Golly, that's chilly. That is chilly. When I came home earlier this morning, it was like 45. 45 degrees, yeah. Let's see. Sully Dude. Man, I ain't seen Sully Dude in a long time. He says, yo, dude's waiting to go in for a physical. Ooh. Uh-oh. Hey. Well, good luck, Mr. Sully Dude. Man, good luck with everything. Wow. Man, golly. Yeah, it's yeah, that's man. Yeah, those aren't fun, but they are necessary. I'm telling you, man. Let's see. Yeah, coming home this morning, like I said it was like 45. Wow, man, when I left work, it was like 50, and I got home, it was like 45, 42. It was chilly, man. It felt good though. It felt good. I was like, man, I'm so tired of hot and humid weather. Sully Dude, he said, I've been busy. He sold my house, bought a Wrangler and RV to tour around and meet all of you fine folks. He's Sully Dude. That's awesome, man. Golly. That's awesome. Man. That's cool, man. Oh, man, that's something I wish I could do. I wish I could just retire and just go on the open road, you know? Go around, see some places. That would be fun. Paul Glover is in the house. He says, what's up, people? Hey, Mr. Glover, how you doing, man? Thank you for hopping in. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's see what we got I sounding like here on this telly. Pretty fun. Yeah, telly, man. This is the 50s road worn telly. And love it a lot, man. It's a great guitar. I love playing tellies live. Really fun. Let's see. Who sounds? What? Who's saying what? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Okay, people were talking. Paul Glover. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, Mr. Glover. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yeah, cool deal, man. Spanky says he likes the road worn. Joe. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. I've had it for I don't know, man. I guess a few years now, something like that. And I like it a lot. It's real comfortable to play. The neck is nice and slim, you know. Paul Glover says he's in the market for a new guitar as well. Really? Oh, cool. What you got in mind, man? Anything in particular? Simon Williams says he's warming up for band practice. All right, man. Paul Glover says, Telly is on the list. Spanky says, I like that finish. You don't see many in that color. Yes. Paul Glover says, maybe a Gretsch. Wow. Yeah, that's what I like about this too, Mr. McAllister. It's you don't see too many in it. I like the traditional, what is it, like a blonde color, like what Keith Richards plays in the Rolling Stones, and I've seen Keith Urban play one and stuff like that. I like that, but I saw this one. I said, man, I like that too. It's different, you know. It's a different kind of deal. So, yeah. This thing's got like a built-in noise gate or something. It wants to cut some of that out if it's not quite, the volume isn't quite strong enough, which is a good thing. You know, it's good to have a noise gate because you don't want to hear all that and all that stuff, you know. I remember when I first got a noise gate years and years ago. God almighty, I was in my early 20s. And is that butterscotch? Yes, Mr. Williams. I would think so. You know, I would think so. You know, it kind of looks like that, don't it? That's what I've always thought it was. But had a noise gate, and if you crank it up too much, it you know, you can do chords and stuff fine. But then when you go to do a solo or something, if you're not careful, it'll cut out almost every note. It's like, what? It sounds like something that's skipping real bad, and the volume's coming in and out or something. You have to get it set just right. So once you get it set just right, you're good. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Golly. Sorry, we dropped for a minute. Paul Glover says, what is that, a Classic Vibe series? No, sir, it's a Road Worn series, Mr. Glover, yes. The noise gates, fangled witchcraft, Simon says. Johnny says, you have to use them. No, I don't use them. Would rather have the hiss to get the tone, must tone. Oh, okay. All right, well. Everybody's different, you know. I like to have a little bit of it, not a lot. I like to have a little bit. I mean, you're going to get some hiss anyway. I need new glasses, Johnny says. Nah, hell, maybe I do. Man, I don't know. Just got these earlier, well, right before summer. Had an eye exam and everything. I don't know. Wow. Simon says, see, me and Johnny are in the same boat. Yeah, it's I guess it's personal preference, you know. See, I'm barely hitting it. You can hear it's cutting it out. I have to hit it harder. No, Johnny, I got my laptop over here. It's good size. It's just the way it is, man. I don't have a lot of fancy stuff. Charlie S says, Joe. I use a noise gate. Depends on where your gear is in the house. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this one has like I said, built in on certain patches. I noticed. I guess I could go back in there and adjust it or something. You know, I don't know. I just never messed with it. Oh yeah, yeah. Johnny says he'll take a noise gate to a gig if he knows the place has too many fluorescent lights. Yeah, that'll cause a lot of humming too. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It's not something that I used a whole lot. It's just when I first messed with one when I was like 20 something years old. Because they had to call them a noise gate or either like a hush box. Listen when I cut it now. You hear that choking it out? Choke him out. Mike Morrison. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, Mr. Morrison, how are you? Yeah, so it's all cool, man. It's all on what you want. You know what I mean? All right, choke that out. I hate that. That's better. Here we go. Golly, man. All right, Johnny, take care, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Be careful on your trip. Thank you for hopping in. We need some Keith riffs on that Tellys. Keith Richards? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Holy crap. Let's see. Oh, man. See if you can see what that one is. We should do that one a lot too. That one's fun. Some people can pick that out. Some people can't. It's a big hit for the Stones. Way back in the day. Yeah. That's about the only thing I can pull out of my hat with that. Lord of mercy. Yes, yes, yes. That is correct. Honky tonk. That's right. That's correct. Very, very good. Very awesome, people. Very awesome. Yeah. Simon Williams says, guitar is calling. Take care, Joe, and everyone. Have a great day. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you for hopping in, man. Have a good practice. Hope it goes well for you. That's always a fun thing to do, right? Wow. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So, yeah, man, getting ready for head to work very soon. Man, what is it? 1:30? Oh, golly. Won't be long. I'll be heading out of here, man. Yeah, so how many tellies do I have? I have two. I have this one and another Fender telly that's in the case. It's buried over there. Beautiful blue color that my wife got for me for Christmas a long time ago. Yeah, so this one was right here in the gig bag, so it was very accessible. And like I said, yeah, that's what I like to do a lot. When we played live, man, I played tellies, and I had a PV Wolfgang special that I played on, depending on the song, like I've talked about before. But tellies are, for me, they're real versatile. You can play all kind of stuff on them, and sometimes you have to, in my opinion, you have to be careful when you take certain guitars to play live. Like if you take, if I took like that Zakk Wylde model, that Epiphone, when people see that guitar, they know, oh, is he going to rip out some Zakk Wylde riffs or something, or even a Van Halen guitar, people kind of mock you, sometimes. And plus, you have to be careful with certain guitars you would take out, So, a lot of times, the guitars I would take out were, like that other telly. It was a nice, pretty penny too, but I would take a couple other guitars that were, maybe $300 guitars or something like that. 'Cause you never know, man. Mike Morrison says he had a made in Mexico Fender telly with it was black with the white pickguard. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Spanky wants to know, do I gig often? No, sir. No. The gigging days are long gone. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. With my job, I can't do that. Yeah, it sucks. All I do is work, man. That's it. Work. Trying to make $1, and then I do this for maybe an hour a day or every other day, Yeah, the gigging days are done. Was it fun? Yes, absolutely. It was a lot of fun back then, but I had more time back then too, But now, it's a thing of the past, Part of me misses it and part of me doesn't. The part of me that misses that, doing gigs and all that stuff was having a good time with your friends, the guys in the band. And the part I don't miss is lugging equipment and setting it up, tearing it down, and getting home at 3 o'clock in the morning and having crap money, which you do it for the fun of it. You know what I mean? You do it because you love to do it. But it's around here, it's just, to me, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it, man. It's like, golly, man, I just play right here, Plus, like I said, I don't have the time. Spanky says, I loved your stories about your gigs you used to have. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, those were a lot of fun, man. There's a couple other stories, too. Oh, there's Brent. Hey, Brent, what's going on? Brent C. Rocks. I was on another webcast. Brent, what aren't you on? He's on tour. He's on other webcasts. He's on probably, I don't know, talk shows. There ain't no telling. What old Brent's doing, man. Spanky says, did you ever collect the money from the bar that shorted you years ago? No, we did not. We were supposed to get, you listened to that podcast, that Storytime podcast. Well, thank you for listening. Yeah, just to recap real quick, we went and played at a restaurant/bar. God, this was years ago, and it was their grand opening, and we went to go there and play. Before we went there to play, the drummer, who was him and the guitar player, went and talked to the manager and the co-manager of the establishment or something. And they talked them into coming to the drummer's house in his garage and watching us play for probably about 4 or 5 songs from our first set. So it was like an audition kind of deal, I guess. And they liked it. And they was like, yeah, that's awesome. You know, y'all got the job. So we was going to be the band for their grand opening. Pretty cool deal, I think. You know, I was like, wow, that's awesome, you know. A lot of people want to be there, you know, because they've been promoting it on, not us, but they promote the grand opening on radio and all that stuff, you know. So it's a pretty big deal in my book. I was like, man, that's awesome. So we go there and we get set up. And the deal was we were supposed to get $100 a piece. There was 4 of us. So $100 a piece. We played the gig, and right when we got done with our last song, they had I guess an in-house DJ or something. He starts spinning records, or I should not, okay, not records. That sounds old. He started playing music right off the bat, and we're trying to tear down equipment. All right, everybody. I mean, I was like, damn, can we get our stuff out of here first? You know, all the lights, dance lights is gone, and people are, you know, clapping and all. It's like, man, that's kind of weird, you know. So we got all our stuff broke down, got it out in our vehicles, and so the bass player and myself were, and the singer / acoustic guitar player were standing outside in the parking lot, waiting for the drummer to go get our money, and he was a really good. His name was Dave. He's really good with business stuff like that. He presents himself really well. He's real professional. He just knew how to talk to the people, you know. And so he goes in there to get our money. He's in there for a while, and we're like, you know, like, hey man, it's like, you know, getting close to like 2 in the morning or 1:30. We got to go, you know. I had to drive an hour to get back here, right? And he comes back out, and instead of us getting $100 a piece, we only got 60. And so he told the guy that, you know, pretty much said some choice words to him and said, we'll never be back here. You know, y'all shafted us out of, you know, pretty much like a third of our money, a little bit more than a third for each person. So, but no, we never went back there. Never went back. So we didn't get the rest of the money. You know, they kind of stiffed us. And believe it or not, that's a common tale. You know, it really is with playing gigs and stuff. I'm sure some people that's watched this or that's in the chat has dealt with a similar thing like that here and there. But it is a common thing. You have to be careful. Sometimes you just have to be an a-hole, you know, so you can get your money. You know, because they'll tell you one amount. Not everybody, not every establishment, but some of them will. They'll say, okay, we agree on this amount. Then you go there and you play and everything. You wait for your money, and they're trying to like, okay, what was it? What was it? 200, and you're supposed to get like, you know, 250 or 300, you know, or something. So yeah, we never did get the money. Yeah, Mike Taylor says get your money up front. Yeah, that's what we were hoping, but they didn't want to play ball like that, so we were kind of stuck, you know. Big Dan Hall, man, hang on a second. Big Dan Hall, sorry Joe, I haven't been around. I've been so busy, but catching the replay. Great job. Thank you, Big Dan. Thank you, man. And I got your messages, man. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you for your kind words, sir. Appreciate that, Dan. I was going to respond to you today, but now here you are, so I can respond to you right here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's see. Mr. McAllister says, I have heard of things getting physical when a band gets shorted. Yeah, I mean, luckily they never got that far with us. But yeah, oh yeah, you don't want that to happen, man. Because then, you know, you're in that establishment on their property, and then you're going to go to jail, and man, your equipment's going to get stolen. You don't want to do that. You know, I wouldn't. I'd be like, man, just forget it, you know. But hopefully it would never get to that. Brency Rock says, I just played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. I'm burnt. I'm too old for this. He said, no, you're not, Brent. You're doing good, man. You've been doing it for what? 25 years? 30 years? Whatever. I'm not sure what you said, how long you done it for, but yeah, I can imagine, man. It takes a toll if you do it all the time. You know, even if you're just doing stuff locally in your town or adjoining towns or whatever, and you do that, you get burnt. You know, because the drummer that was in the band, the last time I talked to him, of course, he's moved, and I really don't talk to the guys much anymore. But the drummer, he moved. I think he's remarried now. He got in a band, and he's it's easy for him to get in bands, man, because he's such a good drummer, man. I mean, he is fantastic. So him getting in a good band is like nothing. You know, he doesn't get with just your fly by night players. You know, he gets with people that know what they're doing and know how to play. You know, he knows his stuff. But he was in a band, and he told me the last time I talked to him, he said he was thinking about quitting because he was burnt out. He was playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, and he's trying to work during the week too. And like I said, you have to do it for the passion. You have to have the passion for it to do it because you love it. But see, this right here suits me fine. This right here, sitting here talking to my friends, you know, and just chit-chatting, saying hello, and sounding like crap on the guitar, you know, just having fun. You know, this suits me fine because it's all I can do. You know, I can't get in a band no more. Big Dan said he was a bouncer for a while. Yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah. Yeah. Man, let's see. Yeah, so you want to, you know, it's a roll of the dice. I don't know, you know, I'm sure some people might get their money up front. They might get half of it up front. I don't know. But every time that we've done it here, we always got our money after. And we did. We always got our money after. It was just that one time we got shorted, you know, and I was like, wow, that was messed up. But, you know, I've heard stories of other guys that really go through a lot of that, and it can get nasty. And I was like, man, that's not good. That's not good because you don't want to ruin your band's reputation, you know, around the area, because they'd be like, hey, you want to hire so and so to play? Or was that the people that I heard from Frank that the singer got in a fight with the owner and they went to jail? You know, you don't want to. That's not good, man. That's not good. So yeah, it's I got some crazy stories, boy. I'll tell you one real quick, and let me look at the timer. Uh-oh. We're at 45 minutes, so this thing's probably going to drop any time. So when it gets to around the 40, 45, 48-minute mark, it'll drop. So if it does, just hang tight. But here's another quick story, real quick, and then I'm going to sign off. Because it's almost 2 o'clock. I gotta get ready to go to work. Real quick, Spanky McAllister says my nephew's band played a place that wanted the band to pay $100 to play once they were already set up. They picked up and left a packed house. Yeah, there's that's crazy. There are some, I've heard of that. There are some places that if you want to play there, you have to pay them. I was like, what? You know, I was like, that's crazy as hell. You know, I don't know what the circumstances were around that. I mean, I don't know if according to Spanky, they didn't know that till after they were set up getting ready to play. Well, that's wrong. You know, that's wrong right there. You know, I would have got on the microphone and exposed that stuff right there in front of a packed house. I'd have said, we were here to play for you people, but this, you know, I would have said some choice words about the owner of the establishment wants us to pay $100 to play. So, F that dude, you know. I would have let that dude have it. Anyway, another quick gig story. We went to a place and it was like a favor for the singer, our singer. He said there was a guy that had a bar, and it was a dive, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, it wasn't nothing. It was kind of like, you know what I mean? But the singer wanted to do a favor for the guy. He knew the guy that owned the place, and he's like, "Hey, can y'all come here and play and play some music, bring in some people, man?" And he said, "Yeah." And then he told everybody else, "Hey, we got this gig at this place. I'm doing it for a buddy." We was like, "Okay, it wasn't really that big of a deal." So we go there and we set up, and we start playing. And I noticed when we were bringing our gear in, at first there wasn't that many people there. To tell you the truth, maybe because it was, people were still getting off work and all that, because we had a lot of stuff to get set up and everything. I think we were supposed to start at like 7. So we got stuff set up, left, and came back later, right? And when we first got there, there's maybe like a dozen people there. And I didn't think nothing about it, sitting there doing my thing. We get stuff set up, and we're like, all right, meet back here at, 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever time we were going on. And we go, we leave, I get dressed, go back, and I walk in there and I look, and I'm like, well, this is kind of different, again, no big deal, and I crossed the way over there. I saw somebody at the bar, and they had, like, how Larry the Cable Guy wears some flannel shirts with the sleeves cut off. That's what this person was wearing, but their back was to me, and they had a big old hat on, like something Dickie Betts would wear, And I could just see the back, just not like I was staring at him. It's just I noticed that when I glanced, and the person had a cigar, and because you saw him holding it to the side, and I was like, "Oh, that dude's getting a drink." He's, that's cool. He's getting ready for the show. And we start playing, and I look, and it's just all females in the place, and and so we're in the middle of playing, and I think we were doing Running Down a Dream, right? Tom Petty, sitting there playing. Sitting there doing my solo and stuff. And all of a sudden, the person with that flannel shirt comes up to the front of the stage, and they're looking at me, and they're like, "Yeah, play that thing." Had that big old cigar, and it was a woman. I thought it was a dude. And because when you glanced, you thought it was a dude. And he was like, "Oh, crap." So it was all ladies. I'll just leave it at that and let you put one and one together. So, and we had no idea, and so it was a strange situation. And let's just say they were I don't know, they were all manly looking, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude, but that was a weird situation, but it was funny. But everybody had a good time. Everybody had a good time, and no judgment calls here, nothing. It was just an experience, and I was like, wow, so everybody had fun. And it was a good show. I was ready to get out of there because it really wasn't in the best part of town. I was like, man, I got to get out of here, man. So we loaded everything up, and it was cool, and we left. So there's another story from the gigging days. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to split, man. I get ready to go to work. And so this has been Telecaster Tuesday. Thank you for watching. And like I said, this is my warm-up playing time when I get on here. So I know it's a train wreck, but oh well. We just have fun, right? Spanky said, I'm picturing Larry the Cable Guy if he were a woman. Very scary. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I told you it was going to drop. It was right at that time. A Big Dan Hall Center, Johnny Bean, Mr. Simon Williams, Mike Morrison. Oh God, I don't know who all else was in here. Brentsy rocks. Thank you, Brent. Yes, Brentsy. Thank you very much. everybody. And until then, we will see you in the next video. Everybody be safe. And thank you for those thumbs ups, man. That helps the channel tremendously. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you later. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.